Hello, loves. Good morning. February 20th, 2026, right about 10:22 a.m. or so. And this is about judicial. And share that I day feel. And there's Snoopy, the day feeling. And how do I feel today? Well, I just let out a lot of truth about New Mexico and not just there, all across the country with these judiciaries and CYFD systems and Illuminati. And here's the thing, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'll enlighten you, okay? That's my job. Um, when you have a CYFD attorney, they're paid out of a state fund to defend you when you need representation to help you protect your kids, because they're supposed to love your children. And they're supposed to defend you, okay? But if somebody has a connection with the state, and the state wants it to go another way, they pay your attorney to actually go against you and trip you up and jack you up. And that's true. Well, hey, in my case, that's exactly what happened. I had attorneys that were paid to call me a liar when I wasn't. I had Colfax County, April Jolly, CYFD, she's a supervisor, last I heard anyway. And she was on the side of Michael Rubin. And I got no rights, just like a man in Colorado. The judge signed an order 15 minutes before his hearing. And his wife and the social worker took his son and bullied him so he would make it look like it was the dad and not the mom. And that's traumatizing to a kid. And my children, Dixie, Carrie Ann, and Lucas, yeah, that would be Lucas there in the middle, Charlie Brown. Yeah, he's just winging it. Me, I'm Snoopy. I'm the dog over there howling at the truth and needing, at 222 to finally say it, because I have had this DV. Mike got ahead of me and said I did all kinds of atrocities. And yet I was convicted of a DV with no evidence whatsoever. None. And it never happened. But he got his way because he's a veteran and he's hooked in with the system. And my children have suffered, believe me, and I feel so bad for them. What he led them to, and how the CYFD systems, ATV, Colfax County, A Judiciary, Judge Kennelly, Musselman, the attorneys, all of them withheld information from me, kept me from having visits with my kids, and denied me any parental rights. And that's been 7 years since I've had my babies with me. No Merry Christmas, no happy birthdays, no, not even a picture have I gotten of my kids in the last 6 years. I was told I had to stay in the rears. And I took it in the rears because of this DV order where they said I was violent. And the only thing violent about me was my truth that day. And Carlos Cordova too. He never got a hearing. I didn't get him as a witness, though I posted that he got my subpoena. But wow, and wanted to be my witness, was obviously talking to me. So something happened. It's a mystery, isn't it really? Yeah, and he's still in Santa Fe, if he's still alive, poor dude. And unfortunately, Mike Ledoux got my kids to lie. And it happens this way. Kids can be bullied this way and intimidated. Why? Because they're children and they're innocent. And I love my children. I never stop doing it. And being denied 7 ways from Sunday and things manipulated, as long as CYFD was hearing bad things about me, they wanted to hear that. Anything good, they threw it out totally. They wanted everybody to see the worst in me. Like Sally. She was really pretty. But yet, they wanted to make me look really ugly. And hey, if that's what they got paid to do, they did a great job. Unfortunately for me. And I have suffered every single day. I'm surprised I'm even living. Most people, as Tina Lever with Alternative Violence told me, if I had to live 3 weeks in your life, I would have killed myself totally. She also told me they're going to give Mike Ledoux everything he wants. Doesn't matter what you do. So what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah. I go to the courthouse with Dr. Reverend John Paul McGarry and Joey, and I ask the clerk, Berna, do I have any hearings coming up? By the way, she says, no, you got nothing coming up. And then Tina called me and said, hey, you got a hearing at 9 a.m. Really? Yes. Oh, yeah. Right after the clerk told me, with witnesses, I had nothing. And I went in there and I was speaking of my First Amendment, my right to tell the truth and a right to defend my truth because I was very threatened. And I just have to get this out. I really do. No question. And yeah, because I asked for my First and Second Amendment, that DV order got extended. And what did the judge say that day to Michael Rubin about my bird Delphi? Mr. Ledoux, I'm going to regret that you even said that. And what did he say? She murdered my bird. Which wasn't the case at all. It was an accident. How dare he, on Mother's Day, I had to watch my poor bird Delphi be murdered by 3 ravens. Right in front of me on Mother's Day, without my children. He was probably with them. Yeah, he was probably laughing at me, too, as they always did. So anyway, before I get too emotional about it, I just wanted to say it for posterity because I put the truth out and I feel that feeling. I feel that feeling, loves. I do. And let the truth howl at the moon, because what's hidden in the shadows will be revealed in the light. That's a guarantee in the heavenly sight. Absolutely. And hey, I love my children. I never stopped. It was Michael Rubin. So forgive me if I'm going on a bit. I had to get that out. No chit. C-H-I-T. I'm not cussing. Love you, lovelies. Totally. Don't be afraid of that feeling to tell the truth. It'll set you free. Absolutely, babies. Love you, lovelies.